This week we're going to be talking about a blend, and it's called Has Been Christmas Filter Blend. Hello everybody and welcome to In My Mug, episode 163 on Monday the 26th of December 2011, which I think is Christmas, day after Christmas Day and Boxing Day. Although I'm not really recording this on either Christmas Day or Boxing Day, but it is Christmas Eve, so I'm still meant to be at home enjoying Christmas with the family, but I wanted to be here with my coffee family. So yeah, a pleasure as always to be with you. So as I said at the start, this week it's going to be Has Been Christmas Filter Blend. This has become a bit of a tradition, and it really fits in with Christmas too, for two reasons. One, Christmas people like something special, something a bit unusual, something that you wheel out just for that time of year. Two, it's a great chance for people to have Christmas gifts and to buy loved ones coffee and try and get them interested, and with a little bit of a theme tied into it. But thirdly, In My Mug comes over the Christmas period where we are not open, but we like to keep doing videos and we like to keep the 52 bags of coffee a year thing going. So this gives us a great chance, with us being closed down, to send out two packs, two quite different packs, but similar, and have a common thread running through them. So this week I'm going to be doing the filter because, you know what, at Christmas time I tend to drink a lot more brewed than I would espresso, and I think the main reason for that is that, you know, sitting down with a family, making a Chemex or a vac pot is a lot more accessible than making espressos for everybody, or, you know, and everybody sitting around the table thinking, why is he in the kitchen for half an hour making latte art? So this kind of seemed a very logical way to do it. Next week, which will be New Year's Day or the day after New Year's Day? Day after New Year's Day. Espresso seems to be far more applicable for those dull heads waking up from celebrating and seeing in the new year. So, filter blend. This year, the filter blend we went very, very simple on. What I'm looking for is something that has a Christmas flavour to it. So, La Lujon is a coffee I've used for a couple of years in this blend, and what La Lujon brings me is lemon. And I don't know what. If people could tell me the links of why I'm thinking these things in the comments, I'd be very, very keen to hear your thoughts on it. But lemons seem explicably tied with Christmas for me, as does citrus fruits. That whole kind of fruity, kind of, you know, acidic edge to it just seems to remind me of things of Christmas. And I don't know, maybe it's the lemon in my gin and tonic, or those. And I tell you, a descriptor with La Lujon I've used a couple of times is those lemons that are sugared. You know, sugared lemons, I guess they're called, but like little crescents of lemons sugared, and it's that kind of thing in there, which ties in with the next one, which is the Costa Rican Zakiro honey, which is super sweet, like super sweet, like blow your head off sweet. And Christmas, you know, is about overindulgence and chocolate and, you know, kind of sweets and all those beautiful, you know, puddings. And I don't know about you, but I don't have a pudding every single dinner. In fact, it's a treat when I have a pudding. But Christmas, I expect lots and lots of puddings all over the period. So that sweetness and that lemon kind of really pull together. Now, La Lujon is a farm that, you know lots about already. 1900 metres in Santana Volcano. A stunning coffee. The Zakiro we talked about in My Mug a few weeks back from the Western Valley, from Gilio, who is the coolest guy in coffee. And I don't know, it just seemed like two good people's coffees coming together in one for a beautiful filter blend. Seemed like a good idea. So what I am going to do is I am going to whap you on pause. I am going to go and make a delicious, lovely Chemex of this coffee, and I will be back with you in just a moment. Okay, so I'm back. A couple of emails I've received about the packs. No, we're not changing to these packs permanently. It is a one-off. It's what we do every Christmas. Festive colours. You know, next week's espresso is going to be the red. Mine's gone. Obviously, this week's is the green. I don't like the packs per se, but I kind of like that they get me in the festive spirit. So that's the reason that we'll be doing those. Before I move on to the coffee, the silver ticket. Silver ticket was won by Gary Dyke. See, Gary, I got it right this time. Gary, not Greg, as I've called him a few times. But sorry. But yes, Gary, so you've won the prize. The prize is a prize that money can't buy. With it being Christmas and all of that stuff, I know that Gary's a big fan of In My Mug and a great supporter of what we do. So I've got a little bit of a special treat lined up for you, mate. Next year, you and 2 friends can come to the Roastery any weekend as long as I'm here, and we can sort it out for you. We're going to do a special cupping just for you, where we're going to look at different varietals, we're going to look at different roast styles, and basically just have a day, couple of hours cupping together, and get to see the Roastery and stuff like that. So I hope that you like that prize. But let's dive into the cup. So before I drink the coffee, I'm going to smell the grounds. Now this coffee is amazing because it's simple. It's not complicated. It's not complex. It's sweet and it's acidity. And in the aromas you smell the sweet and the acidity. It's stunning. It really is it's simple, not too complicated, which I like. No Wheel of Death this week and next week, back to normal in the new year. I want these short and sweet and to the point because you want to enjoy Christmas, not listening to me. So dive into the cup. And that's what I like. Sweet, simple, a little bit of acidity. It is delicious. It is kind of that whole lemony kind of fizz coming through. So, you know, there's the sugar lemons, it's just delicious. It really is, like, it's fruity, but then just sweet caramel, toffee, chocolate, just all mixed together in a ball. And I think it is a delicious filter coffee, and I hope that you feel the same too. Right, I will take no more of your special Christmas time up. I look forward to talking to you in the new year. One thing I will say, I always feel that this time of the year is a great time to say thank you. Thank you for your ongoing support. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for letting me do the best job in the world. I have the best job in the world, but you are the best customers in the world. So on that, I'm going to wrap up and say thank you very much. Very Merry Christmas. Have an absolutely amazing New Year. And I'm sure that when next year comes, life will still be too short for bad